Okay, so we're installing the ladder onto the hatch right now. So we've got it lined up right here at our 3-inch mark. We just removed the tape. We've got all the sticky tape, the covering on the sticky stuff pulled off, so it's ready to stick down. And we use a piece of cardboard, fold it up real thick and shove it in here and push it down. That keeps the ladder pushed back tight against the corner of the hatch. So you want to shove that in there first without touching this against the hatch, because it will stick right away and you won't be able to adjust it. So once you do that, then it's ready to push down and stick onto the hatch. So you want to get the ladder nice and level and line it up with your lower mounting plate as you push the ladder down into position and get it to stick on. So we push the ladder down into place, lined it up with the lower plate. You have to squeeze these together pretty hard to get one of the bolts started. So you put one of those in on each side just to hold the ladder down to the bottom mounting plate. Once those are started, then you can kind of squeeze it together and tighten them by hand, and then install the other two in the back. Before you put those on, you want to use some kind of like an anti-seize lubricant, because these bolts, once you tighten them down, the stainless does tend to mar and they want to stick to each other. And if you have to adjust anything and take the nut off, a lot of times they'll just stick together and you can't do it. So make sure you put some kind of anti-seize on them first. When you tighten down the lower bolts, you want to pull back on the ladder to get it away from the hatch as far as you can, because these bottom mounting holes are slotted a little bit. So pull back on it as hard as you can and then tighten down the bolts. Just got the ladder tightened down, installed. That 10.5 measurement on the bottom is real close to being level, but we had to adjust it slightly. We had to push the ladder over that way just a little bit, so visually it would look level. So to do that, you can just loosen these bolts up a little bit to take some of the tension off, and then loosen the tightening studs on the back side here. I'll show you where those are. Right inside here. So you can loosen those studs a bit and push the ladder over to visually where it looks best. So after you get in a position where you want, you can go ahead and tighten these studs down again, and then tighten the nuts against them so everything stays tight in place, and your install should be complete.